So do you hate your job? Do you dread going to work every day? Do you hate paydays when it's never enough? Those are all the things that made me do what I do now. Maybe you should consider doing something that you like. Doesn't have to be what I do, but something that you enjoy. Something that doesn't seem like work. What I do out here doesn't seem like work to me. Getting out from under that a-hole boss you got that you can't stand, that you dread going into that warehouse every day punching that freaking clock. When I'm out here working and I'm going to places and I'm seeing, you know, people at their jobs, they don't look very happy. You'll find that you spend the majority of your life at whatever occupation you have. Don't stay hung up in a job that you hate. Life's too short for that crap, man. Just had to throw that out there, man, because contrary to what you guys or a lot of the viewers might think, I love what I do. And though I rant and I have issues, the underlying factor is I'm happy with what I'm doing, with my career choice here. I'm not going to a job every day that I simply just can't stand. And a lot of people get caught up in that, and then they're hung in it for life. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, my thinking is people that hate their job, they never make a lot of money at it because they hate doing it. Most of the time, the people that are really successful at their job, they usually like their job. They don't mind doing it, or they really like doing it, right? Life's too short to continue to be unhappy in your work life, right? It's just too short for me. Okay, y'all, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday morning, and Zach was actually 30 minutes early today, which is a good thing, if, you know, as long as he's not 30 minutes late tomorrow. So I know the video yesterday was, well, it was a little bit overkill, and, you know, but that's just, you know, what I'm thinking and what I'm going through out here. You know, and like I said many times before, y'all, I'm not a professional storyteller, so I understand that, you know, the videos are going to be, well, they're going to be all over the place sometimes, and the frustration that I'm feeling is really what I'm trying to show. And sometimes I may go overkill trying to show the frustration, right? Because at that point in time when I'm doing the video, the frustration is sure enough real. And it is really how I'm thinking and feeling at that very moment. So today we're going to be doing that, the tree job, the one that I had to get the permit for and all that. So, yeah, we ought not, it ought not take that long, really. I don't know, exactly how long it's going to take, but I'm pretty sure we can get the tree job done before 12. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's going to take no more than an hour or two once we get situated. See, getting everything situated, well, that's the hard part. So, like I was telling you guys yesterday on the gospel, the book. So, yesterday we got done with enough on the list, and we weren't as efficient as I wanted to be. And at the end of the day, the little hiccup that we had was not as major as I might have portrayed it to be. But it's still frustrating nonetheless because of the way I planned. I had to do a property at, solo, outside of the norm, okay? That if we had followed the list precisely, it would have went down a little bit different, but time-wise, it probably would have been pretty close to the same, but I wouldn't have had to work as hard. But, being the owner, you gotta do. So now, since there's a lot of unknowns today, and me and Zach had a conversation just a minute ago, since there's a lot of unknowns today about the timing over here, then we have, for instance, I just want to show y'all, for instance, this list right here today, y'all see how short it is. Because, well, the tree job's the number one thing. That's where we're going right now. And since it's in an HOA, we can't get started too early. We can't get started before 8:30. So, Zach got to my house at 7:30. I could have sent him up here to do one of these commercial sites, I could have. And then have him come back to the house about, 8:30 when he got done with one of the sites. And I started to do that, but, I want to make sure that we get the tree job done. My luck, Zach would go over here, and it wouldn't be his fault, but he'd go over here to this little commercial site here where you can cut it at 3 o'clock in the morning if you want to. He'd get over there and he'd have a flat tire on a truck or trailer, and then they'd knock us out of this job. Plus, there's a lot more running around. Because today's the first day that we're going to be using the Kia since I put the rig on it, to pull a trailer. So, and this is what I was talking about when I did that. The thinking behind putting a rig on the Kia is to be able to pull the Manlift. So now, when we get done with this one, right? Everything below this one is contingent on the timing of the tree job. The tree job's first, and then everything else below is contingent on that. Well, if we got done with the tree job and all this on this list, we some really bad boys. It would be a very, very lucrative day. I didn't anticipate getting all of these done, after the tree job. What I'm anticipating is, well, whatever time, the timing of getting done with the tree job is going to determine which one of these we do and which ones we don't do. And I just threw them on a paper, on a list here, and I did just throw this together based on what is next on the list for today, tomorrow, this lawn care. That makes sense based on what is going on the rest of the week. And like I said yesterday, there's a lot more that goes into, but these properties are in the order of importance. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get to them in this order, because the unknown of how long it's going to take to do the tree job. You see what I'm saying? These jobs below the tree job are just for reference for me to be able to say, okay, I can look at them and say, okay, so Zach, you can go on and go, and you can go to the house. You ain't got to unhook the Manlift or nothing. You just got to go to the house, pull the Manlift up, park the Kia, jump in the damn the other white truck that's sitting there with the trailer, and yeah, I'll be damned. I slipped, y'all. See? got to go back to my house, man. I got to put a weed eater and stuff out because Zach should beat me back home. And I can't send him to go do a property if he ain't got a freaking weed eater. And I didn't leave a weed eater out because I don't leave equipment out at night. And we didn't put a weed eater out this morning. So I need to go home, and this is a big waste of time right here. See, I recognize that. I'm looking in the mirror and saying, damn, dude, what the hell, man? Well, you need to think, man. I'm telling myself that because this is a 10-minute waste of time. It is, no matter, and I get just as frustrated with myself as I do with a guy that takes 10 minutes. So the Kia is pulling the Manlift, and I took the Kia and the Manlift down to the gas station yesterday afternoon, and it did just fine, no problem or anything. So yeah, but a lot of times the customers they'll wait until the summertime to start wanting to do projects like this, and see. We should have addressed this before the summer, right? I mean, but we didn't, but ideally that's what you would want to do. You would want to, like right now, this time of year, I take notes of what people are talking about wanting to do, on their properties that are outside of the lawn care. And I tell them, hey, let's wait until the fall. Right? And then we'll take care of it. Or let's wait until, wintertime. And by the time I get through the summer, then I have a whole list of things outside of the lawn care. Especially since I have invested a lot of money, energy, effort, and time into getting the equipment that I need to do things outside of lawn care. You got to have the equipment. So that means when you make a lot of money or make decent money in lawn care, you got to be smart with it, and make that money work for you, right? Some people invest in stocks and IRAs and rental properties and flipping houses and flipping cars, whatever, right? Well, see, I take that same capital and I invest it into more equipment to make my life easier and more lucrative. And then step up, to where maybe I can buy a house to flip, at some point. Or, I can buy another piece of equipment to make things more lucrative for me. Whatever, So, it's the same thing, I'm using my money to buy more equipment to make more money. In my field, it's the quickest way for me to double my money or, 3/4 my money or, whatever. It's the quickest way. But I didn't mean to sound so angry, and today's a new slate, y'all. And, it is. And I'm gonna try to get some decent video over here because Zach's gonna be able to. I definitely want to get a before and after picture or two. Well, I have to for the for the city, right? They want, yeah. So another thing that's came up, just in the last couple of days about this particular job is, well, there's sprinkler heads all around it, and they have marked the sprinkler heads for the stump grinding guy. But see, that's going to be a calculated risk for them, and I'm going to tell them I got some stuff for them to sign, just as a waiver, because you can't have a sprinkler head or two within a couple of feet of this tree and expect the stump to get ground out good without without hitting the sprinkler head. It's almost impossible. So I'm going to see the location of these sprinkler heads, and they may just have to replace them, or replace, you know, something, you know, cap them off or something, because I don't, you know, or I don't know how the stump grinding guy is going to be able to do a real thorough job if they're really close and the sprinklers are all intertwined into the roots of the tree. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see. And I can't, you know, set the stump grinding guy up to where he can't do a good enough job to put sod down. I'm already paying him more than what he charges because I need him to do a very thorough job. But he's going to be very weary about if he sees these sprinkler heads real close to the, you know, to the stump. He's going to be extremely weary, as he should be. So, and they marked the utilities and all, and you know, I got some marking paint, and I'm gonna remark them. Okay, y'all. So here's the tree right here, y'all, and that's the driveway we're gonna pull in. I'm just kind of check everything out, but there's a branch that broke off of it too. So the goal is to bring the Manlift around right here, back it in right here, okay? And dude, they got sprinkler heads right up on the driveway. He's gonna have a hard time getting around them. Yeah, so I'm gonna back the Manlift in right here, y'all. And yeah, the Manlift is gonna be, and then we'll pull the dump trailer up right there and be facing this way, put the cones around the dump trailer. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of tricky getting. Now you see why I brought the Kia, right, Zach? So okay, y'all, so I'm gonna let me set the camera up. Yes, it shouldn't be that difficult, man.
The bushes look good.
Huh?
The bushes look good.
Yeah, whoever did them bushes, man, they knew what they was doing.
Right?
Look at the rose bushes coming back strong, man.
Those bushes look good.
Damn, dude.
That's what I was saying. Look good.
Man, they came out strong, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, y'all. Yeah. Yeah.
Taking out way bigger trees.
Oh yeah. I just hope we can get it all in one load.
Right.
That's
Right. What?
Make sure nobody gets it. So y'all see what we're doing here? We're getting everything situated. Y'all see the traffic though. I'm going to put y'all on time lapse though, because we're going to run out of space. Okay, so we got to get the key out of the way, and then what I do is I pull the truck down and get it right in the driveway. I need to pull it down a little bit further than that, so ease it down to right there. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop in the lift and just try to get some of the lower stuff out of the way. And Zach's gonna start just dragging some to the back. We got to get it dragged to the back, not all of it, but some of it, to make sure that we have room on the trailer. So here you can see I'm using the Milwaukee M18 pole saw attachment. Works really good for, you know, for the tree, all the trees. It's so light and easy to work with. And I'm just trying to get some of the stuff out of the way so I can get on up to the top because, well, it's confined to an area. You see Zach's is stacking it all up and he's dragging some to the back because we only bidded to take one load out of here. And we got to make sure that we don't get to the end and have to move the trunk to the back because it's about 100 yards to the woods to the back. So now I'm reaching up really high, and y'all can kind of see I'm just going through it, and it's really hot out this morning. And now I'm just kind of easing around, just trying to get some of the fluffy stuff, and you know, just cutting everything that makes sense to me, and to be able to maneuver around a little bit. So yeah, this Manlift is something else. It's really a unique piece of equipment that can really put you in a great money making scenario very easily and very safely. This thing runs on batteries. I've never had the batteries go dead on any job that I've ever used it on. This thing cost me $17,000, and it's been well worth that for sure. And you can see I'm just, I'm using a 201T saw and just trying to cut what makes sense next. And you'll see now, Zach's took about 3 or 4 loads to the back, dragging it, and now he's gonna start putting it on the trailer. So I'm gonna come down now and just leave that like it is because there's no sense in putting it all on the ground yet. Okay guys, so y'all see where we at. I didn't go on and take the rest of it down because, well, I don't want to have to be fumbling around. So it ain't a big deal to get back up there. But there's some kind of little hydraulic leak on Manlift. And that's the last load Zach's going to take to the woods. The rest of it we're going to haul out of here. Yeah, that'll be plenty, Zach. So y'all see, I'm trying to get better video footage than I usually get on these before and after stuff because I never get in the exact same spot. So yeah, y'all, so they had a tree. They had a tree just like this one in the middle of that front yard right there. And how long ago was that, Zach? About 5 years ago? Well, remember when we did a sod here?
At least 4, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. So Zach's gonna take that down there, and then then all this is going out of here with us. This won't be that hard, man. And then I'll get back up in the lift and cut the rest of it. What'd really be cool, y'all, is if I could move the lift down about 5 feet, then I could just grab this stuff and take it right over to the trailer without us having to pick it up. But we're gonna get all this light stuff on here first, and then we're gonna use the big honks to weigh it down and spin it so we can put the straps over the big stuff. I don't think that we're gonna have that long of pieces. See, and the Manlift, when you don't move it for a minute, that's what it does. I got a hydraulic leak right there somewhere, y'all. I ain't sure about that, dude. That ain't cool. But we're gonna get in the truck and take a break because it's real humid out here, y'all. Extremely humid. I mean, I'm just sweating like hell. I'm gonna throw some of this stuff on here. So yeah, back to time lapse, y'all. Well, without the Manlift, this don't happen. Y'all saw how, look, we've been here 35 minutes, y'all. 35 minutes. We're gonna be, it'll probably be, at the end of the day, we'll probably be here 2 hours. Dude, we're doing really good, man. Really good. You might need to get extra money today, dog. God knows you need it. As I look at,
Oh man, I'm trying to go see Allie on Wednesday.
So after about a 10-minute break in the truck, we start loading things up and just I'm trying to drag them to there, and then Zach can. But y'all see the logistics of this job is just so easy, and I knew all this to take into consideration. Now you got a tree hugging Karen come up, and she got something to say about something, asking me about the permit and all this, and I'm like just telling her to mind her own business, and she's like, okay, I'll see about that, and she walked off. So. Yeah, she's one of them, y'all. One of them. So now we're going to ease the Manlift down a little bit so we can use it as, well, a cherry picker pretty much. And that's, we got to move it down a little bit. Got to make it where yep. And that's all we need right there. So, yeah, that's just to help us at the very end.
Something a lot of people want to follow.
I know.
Yeah. Right over thing.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. So, I need my glasses. I know that. I done left them in the truck. So, one of the problems we're going to run in with overall on this job is, well, these roots and this mound, this whole system, it's got to be below the grade here. And the stump grinding guy, he's not going to want to get that close to the concrete. I can tell you that now. And then there's a sprinkler head right there, y'all. And there's another one on the corner right there. And down here, he's okay. But right there, they may have to, I mean, and this is a big mound right here. All this is a lot to move, man. A lot of dirt to move,
Yeah.
you know. So we're gonna have to go, we're gonna take some of the pine straw with us. And yeah. So what I done here is we ease the Manlift down, and we're going to try to use the lift to just pick these pieces up and cherry pick them over to the dump trailer, so I only have to make a couple of cuts. Yeah. And see what we can do once he grinds it, get the chips out of it, and spread the dirt around. I think it's going to be okay as far as the grade.
Okay, once
See,
you get all that out.
right, but he's not going to want to get. I know now. He's not going to be able to get this. No way. Because you figure the wheel is spinning like this, right?
And it's too close to the
He's not going to
driveway.
want to do that.
Yeah, I told Gary.
Yeah. And he'll probably suppose he's going to get the driveway like right here.
Okay.
Let's see, there's a lot. And he'll get it out to, you know,
Right there.
to right there. But yeah, he's gonna. It's pretty sketchy.
Yeah, it is fancy. That's
You
the
know.
way. You know, I'm assuming that the sprinkler system was put in after the driveway. But I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, after the driveway, the tree got used.
It's pretty much thick.
This tree should have came down 5 years ago.
Yes, it
6
should
years
have.
ago. Because
Yeah.
if it stays here any longer, it's gonna screw
Yeah.
the driveway
Oh,
up.
yeah, it is. And we've already dealt with that in another house.
Oh yeah, it's a big process.
Yeah.
It's a huge
And then-
process. So right here, y'all, I'm fixing to cut some notches so the chain will grab the wood. That's basically what I'm doing right here. Just cutting a little notch on each little edge where I know the chain's gonna be grabbing the wood so the chain won't slip off as we're picking the hunk up and cherry picking it over to the dump trailer. So that's basically what I'm doing right here. And just FYI here, the saw that I'm using is a Steel 201T arborist saw with a 12-inch bar. Yeah, a 12-inch bar on this saw does everything.
That's G shit right there. Dude, that's badass. Don't you worry.
It's a given that the lift can pick you up. It's a given that the lift can do what it's supposed to do, right?
Can it do extra?
But can it go up and beyond?
Overachieve.
Exactly, just like us. Y'all see that, man? Come on, dude. Straight gangsters out here. You must be good at the arcade. So just some more FYI stuff. So they make a fork that goes on this thing too. This thing is designed to hold 450 pounds. Okay, y'all. So y'all see what it looks like. I marked the parameters of the stump, and I don't see how he's gonna be able to do this stump for $200. I'm thinking it's gonna be at $300 or $400. So yeah, so the markings are what they are, so he can grind the stumps down to that, and he had to watch out for the sprinkler system up against the driveway there. But other than that, y'all, this job's a wrap, man.